Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kecie and today we're going to be setting up my pages in my Currently journal. In the last few weeks, you have seen me how I am back journaling in my Currently journal. My Currently journal is the journal where I keep track of the things that I'm reading, watching, and listening, and is my tracker where I put everything down. I take the pictures of the covers of the books that I'm reading and also of the series and of the podcast that I'm listening to. Anything, I just put it down on these pages, and then I write a little bit about my experience during the month while I was watching and consuming any of this type of media. But before I start my journaling, I'm going to set up my pages, and this is what we're going to do today. The notebook that I'm using is my Archer and Olive B6 dotted notebook. I'm going to leave all the materials that I'm using listed in the description box. So since I'm setting up my reading pages, I'm going to do a very minimal setup. That way I'll leave space for when I put down my covers and all the pictures that I want to put. Using an alpha stamp from Studio Calico, I am stamping the word reading in one of my pages. And this is something that I was trying to do, something different, because what I do is just do like a little doodle of a plant, or I put different stickers like circles or post-its, and I just wanted for this pages, I wanted to do this big bold letters that said reading and watching, and another one that said listening. And I was a little scared at the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what did I just do? But then when I saw it on the paper, I was like, I can get used to this. I really like it. And this just goes to show that, if you have something in your mind and you just want to put it on paper, go ahead and do it. These are your pages, and this is the way that you can tell your story. And since it's your story, tell it however you want it. Okay, so on this page, I'm going to do a tracker, and the tracker is a month, my monthly tracker for reading. So what I'd like to do is stamp the month on the top of the page and then do a calendar. So that's why you'll see me doing in just a bit. But before I do that, I'm going to stamp the stamp that says currently on top of my reading. I just felt that reading big bold stamp needed something a little more. So I found this nice smaller currently stamp, and then that's what I'm gonna put there. I am also using my highlighters from Mr. Pen. I was a little bit on the fence about getting the pens and the highlighters, and I was thinking, oh, it's just another set of pens, it's just another set of highlighters. And boy, was I wrong. I am loving this set. I got the Morandi. I'll leave it link down below, because honestly, I forgot the name, but I'll leave the stuff linked down below. So now that I have my highlighters around and I have my calendar, I'm going to look at my pages and see what else I can add to it. I am not a person that is good at designing, like drawing, but I just go what feels right. And right now I am just going with the design that I think will look good, which are my little doodles, and I'm going to add like a little shadow box to my calendar boxes, add a little washi strip, and then call it good. Moving on, we're going to be setting up the pages for what I will be watching, or what I was watching in November. Again, I am going to go with my Mr. Pen highlighters, and I like to use 3 colors throughout the month, and I like to stick with those 3 colors. So that's what you're going to see me here doing, using the 3 colors throughout the month. And I usually do this box around my pages. I honestly don't recall when I started doing it, but for some reason it's stuck and I just do it month after month. Maybe I should change it up a little bit, but I just like it. I think it just gives this pop of color to my pages, and I just really like it. Here's a little tip when you're trying to line up your alphas. Use a ruler and make sure that you just align them to the bottom or the top of the ruler, and then you're able to get your stamps in a better line, straighter, and you can just stamp it. I do this. I got it from one of my stamper friends and that idea, and I love it, and I've been using it ever since. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on your stamp and your stamps. Like this stamp sets from Studio Calico, they are very sticky, which is what you want, right? You want your stamps to adhere to your acrylic block, but sometimes when they're very sticky, they're adhere to everything, including your ruler. But try it and you'll see that is better. And if you have any other technique on how to line up alphas, let me know down in the comments below. I'm always open to learning. So here we continue to set up our pages, and I am adding another, like a little post-it to these pages. I like adding post-its because I can use it for many different things. You can write lists, you can write whatever you want on those post-its. And many times when I add the embellishments this early on, sometimes I hit it, I'm like, I did it. I got the right amount of space for what I need. But one thing that I have to say is that when I was setting up these pages, I already had printed what I was watching for the month of November, so it was a little difficult to, not difficult, but it was, I realized that I added the post-it in the wrong spot because I wanted to put it in this pages, which is what I was listening to, because for the month of November, I was watching a lot of things, so I don't know how the space is gonna work once I start journaling. So stick around, subscribe if you haven't not subscribed, to follow the journey of these pages and what I do with them. And for those of you who are already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot, and I just love sharing the things that I love, and journaling and setting up my pages is one of those things. So here again, you see me lining up my little alphas with my ruler, and then it's easier for me to pick them up with my acrylic block and just put them on the paper. I'm one of those persons that once I find something that works, I like to just stick with that and just make it a little better. So here you see me that all my pages have the reading, watching, listening, and then on top I put the currently. And then I decided to go in with these little icons that I found throughout, and I put a little music note for listening, a book for reading, and a play button for the watching. I thought it gave it a little something to make it look good. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to go and just add a few little embellishments just to add a little bit more spice to my pages. And then I'm going to call it done, because once these pages are done, I'm gonna come in and then add my journaling and add my pictures. So make sure that you stay with me. You keep watching the videos in my channel as I continue to journal and show you the things that I love. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some inspiration in what I've done today. Remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.